Hi, this is my first video. It's going to be on the GP100 Ruger. I love this gun. It's a good solid gun. It's .357 and you can also shoot 38 specials out of it. This video I'm going to disassemble it and reassemble it. For those of you that haven't seen the other videos like this, I hope this helps you out. First start by taking the Hogue grip off. Get the screw right on the bottom. Just unscrew it. Just like that. Just pull the grip right off. It comes off beautiful. Alright, now you got to release the spring for the hammer. The only way to do it is without it popping off and flying all over the room, is you got to cock the hammer. Okay, when you cock the hammer, try to do it so you can see it. When you cock the hammer, it compresses the spring and it leaves a little hole right in the bottom there. And Ruger furnishes one of these little pins. If you don't have it, you could cut off a finishing nail, put it right in that hole. Okay. Now, when I release the hammer, the spring's not going to go anywhere. All right, but it's all going to loosen up for me, and I can take it out. So, let the hammer go, and voila. Okay, it's all compressed now. I don't have to worry about it flying around. The next step, I'm sorry, I knew it was unloaded, I checked it, but as you can see, the cylinder is empty and the barrel is also empty. Okay, just so you know that there can't be any mistakes happen here. Alright, now you got to release, you got to take the hammer out. Okay, now you got a little pin that goes right through. Okay, and you just poke it with that little pin that they give you. Poke it on the side here and it'll pop it out on that side. Pull it out, squeeze the trigger, pull the hammer right out of there. Very simple. Now, this is a little tougher job right here. I'm going to be taking out the trigger mechanism. Okay, there's a lot of little parts in it, a lot of little springs. You have to be careful. Okay, what you got to do is you got to push on the gun, also pulling on the trigger guard at the same time, and you have to press down on that little tab there. Okay, I just use a simple flathead screwdriver. Okay, you can see it's starting to crack. It's separating. Now pull it out by the trigger guard. Be careful not to squeeze the trigger. If you do, everything's gonna let go on you inside there. Okay, you have the transfer bar, I'm sorry. There's a pawl. There's the gadget. I don't know what it's called, but it turns the, it locks the cylinder. I'm sorry, it locks the cylinder in place when you're gonna shoot. Just set that down, and then you can take this cylinder out. All right. All you do is let it go, pull it out that way. It's down. You have the gun all stripped. Okay. This is just, in case you want to change the springs down, put weaker springs in, or you just want to see what your gun is all about. Alright, now to reassemble is start with the last piece you took out, put that in first. Okay, goes right in there, locks right in. Okay, put it up there. Should spin nice and free. It does. Now you got the trigger guard. Okay, now you want this transfer bar and everything to be in about that position, okay, with the pawl there. And it's going to go, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's going to go about there. And you have a little notch in the front here that I just put in. Now, once you get it in line, which I believe it is, you try to squeeze it together, okay? If it doesn't want to go together without forcing it, you don't have it right, okay? That was simple. That worked all right. We can try it, make sure the trigger doesn't bind up and stuff. That's beautiful. That's just what I want it to do. It moves the cylinder. You can see a transfer bar coming up here to cover the firing pin. Okay, that's why you can dry fire this gun, because it's got that transfer bar. You're not going to hurt the firing pin. All right, next step. Put the hammer back in. Now to do that, you have to squeeze the trigger so it's in the right position, and just drop this in there. And you got to line it up. The hole here, you got to line it up with the hole in the gun frame. Okay. Like I say, some of the terms I might be a little rough on, but okay, the pin is in. Let go of the trigger. The hammer is in. You cock the hammer. Oh, it's not going to go anywhere because the spring isn't in there yet. But that's fine the way it is. Okay, now you got to put the hammer spring back in, and it only goes one way. You got, like, I call it a little bridge on the front here. That goes towards the front of the gun. Okay, just like this. Goes in the hole where you got it from. Sets down on that. Pull the hammer back, and it'll compress that spring again, dropping the pin out. Okay. Now let the hammer go, and the spring is back to where it's supposed to be. All right. Now, if everything is done right, it should work. The hammer should work. The trigger should work. Everything. The cylinder should revolve. Let's try it out. Works great. That works great too. Okay. Now it's just a matter of putting the the grip back on. We've got a little thing here, fits in the middle of the grip. Once it's in there, you just push the grip on. Okay, make sure it goes over this little pin that we put in. Put the screw back. Like I say, this is a ballsy gun. I love this gun. It's one of my favorites. I have 4 guns. I have a Ruger LCP, which I love carrying. I have this is the GP100. I have a Colby Derringer 38 Special, and I also have a 9mm Hungarian police pistol. Alright, well, that's about it. That's your GP100. I hope I helped you out any, I'll be back with more videos. Okay? Take care.